As a tech person, as a business idealist, one of the best events you could ever attend is the Web Summit. And the latest one happened at Doha, Qatar, where we had the Web Summit Qatar 2024, which was held at the DECC Center. This event gathered a lot of tech startups in the world, Asia, the Europe, Africa. Earlier days would have said money makes the world go round. But today, I'll tell you for a fact that technology makes the world go round. I'm an educationalist, more into edutech. I am Aliyu Sanusi, the educational specialist for Arcol, and I'm glad to be here to share my few nuggets or my few ideas and insights from the Web Summit Qatar 2024. It was a very big event and it was really a great experience for me as an IT person. And I feel that it's important that I share my insight and ideas just to give you that breath of hope that your ideas could become a reality. This event gathered not only tech startups, it gathered people who are ready to invest in your ideas, people who are ready to partner with your ideas. It also created an avenue where you could actually look at what people are thinking of. Look at how far people have gone in the aspect of development and aspect of technology. So it will be a wake-up call for you that idea, don't just have it, oh, it's an idea, I don't think it's gonna fly. Just have that idea, put it on paper, reach out to mentors that would help you reshape, reframe, re-edit, recreate this idea into something meaningful. I'll tell you for a fact, no idea is a waste. I would like to say, if you have any idea and you're scared, you're skeptical about it, you don't know if it's going to fly or not, you can always reach out to Incubate. This is an organization here in Qatar. You can reach them. They are ready to help you reconceptualize your idea, give you a space where you could actually work, help you recreate your ideas. You work with one of the top CEOs here in Qatar, in person of Afra and Noaimi. She would help you draft these ideas, help you recreate them. Do you need sponsorship? She's also there to help you. Do you need partnership? She's also ready to partner with you. She's also very ready to invest in that your idea. Now, that is just by the way. Let me give you an overview of the Web Summit. Or let me just give you a little bit of background of the Web Summit because I had to make my research too. Web Summit was actually founded in Dublin in 2009 and it involved just about 150 startups as at then and now. See what it has become. So this furthermore points to the fact that whatever idea you might have and you feel, oh, it can't fly, oh, we're just two persons, we're just three persons, this idea could become a billion-dollar business tomorrow. One thing I like about the Web Summit that is going to happen, the next one that is going to be happening in Lisbon, is the theme of that event. It is themed a ground where the future goes to be born. This is exactly what the Web Summit is all about. You have an idea, bring it out, let us discuss it. You have an idea, come to this event and come and present it to people. You have that avenue, you have that ground to talk to any person. Talk to the CEOs of top companies. Let them listen to your idea. Let them give you insight on how you can reshape it. Let them give you insight of how you could actually market it, because tech is not only about the solution you're proffering, it's also about the business aspect of it. How do you market it? How do you get into the face of people? Which is what the Web Summit is there to bridge. It's bridging the gap between the startup and the partners, the startup and the sponsors, the startup and the executives, because people are ready to invest in your ideas. Now let's discuss the different startups we had. One of my brother startups that I met, very nice brother, his name is Philip, and he had this idea in advertisement. Again, when you're thinking about technology, think outside the box. Really, tech isn't always about programming. It's not always about coding. is always not about building softwares. It's really not always about all these things that you think, oh, it's so technical, that you have to be so technically inclined. Okay, if you have a startup, for example, are you going to handle marketing aspect yourself? Are you going to handle the development part yourself? Are you going to handle the project management part yourself? Are you going to handle the resource collection part yourself? You see, all of these have different phases and different objectives to them. So it is really best that you share this task and all of these come together, combine together to make up one solution. So we can also have an aspect of technology called the business technology, right? You're more of a tech sales person. Listen, so it's also tech in that concept. Philip, he has this idea he called Starenow. And what is this idea all about? It's simple. Let us take advertisement to the next level, really. Now, this is one aspect that I'll be talking about today. I'll talk about other tech startups that we had on different fields. Now, we're talking on the aspect of advertisement, right? So I'm just going to be mentioning about two persons. I know Philip very well. He's from my own country. He's also from Nigeria. And another insight from what I learned from the Web Summit is that Philip, for example, left Nigeria to come to Doha just to what? Let people know what he does. Really. Now, look at how much he has spent just to bring his idea into the face of people. Now, you have to also understand some things that your ideas should be presented to the right people. Really. Okay, why didn't Philip just stay back at Nigeria and okay, reach out to people through mails? But it deemed it fit that no, let me travel, let me bring what I've done to a gathering where there are people that are thinking in the same direction, we're thinking around the same flow. You get it? So if I present my idea, they'll understand better. Now, what is the concept before I divert too much? The concept is simple. Let us niche down our advertisement. Oh, we've heard of the advertisement with flyers. We've heard of advertisement with billboards, with digital marketing. Beautiful. All of these are good and nice and they are effective. They are working. Now, let us niche down. It's also an idea. Let us niche down. It created something we called Starenow. That's the name of the brand. Now, what is this idea all about? He has conceptualized the idea of why don't we bring hearts to the face of people? Yeah? Okay. Hearts has been in the face of people. They scroll through the social media, but does it create a memory? That is his own idea. Let hearts create memory. Now, imagine going and you have a drone flying all around, and that drone flies to your face and shows you an ad. Really, you might not be interested in the products that drone is advertising, but that will create a memory that, wow, a drone came to my face and showed me an ad. You won't forget that memory. Really, that's what it's all about. Why don't we advertise on drones and bring it to the face of people to create memories? Even if they are not going to buy that product, that product will stick to their to their brains, to their memory, because of the memory it has created. So in a case where, oh, that person has somebody who requires that kind of service, oh, you would easily remember that, oh, why don't you try out these people? They brought ads to my face, and if they can do that, that means they have a lot to offer. So this is creating another dimension, a diversification out of the advertisement industry. Really, it's a really big concept, and I'm reaching out to potential partners, sponsors, that this is really a good idea. Okay, Qatar, for example, they do not allow drones and all of those. Fine, this is one area, but other countries allow, right? This is the idea, basically, that let us bring advertisement to the face of people to create memories. And this is one of the next big thing in technology. And I'm rooting for you, Philip. I'm rooting for Starenow. And I know this brand is going to be big. The second startup I would like to share, this is really not like a startup. He's been in the game for a while and is a very good friend, Ahmed Al Zahdan, if I'm not mistaken with that name, and is the CEO and founder of Audo. What's this idea all about? He has realized that students have actually been they've been so occupied by the different gadgets that we have, and inevitably affecting our educational system. Now, my first question whenever I meet a new student is, do you like school? And 9 out of 10 children have told me that they don't like school. Like, you see that their countenance, you see that emotion that comes with their saying no. A very good friend of mine, which is also my student, Muhammad, he tells me, Ali, I just waste my time in school. There are only 3 things I need. I need maths, I need Islamic, and I need, what other thing does he say? And I need sport, I think. These are the 3 things I need. Every other thing is a waste of time. How do I convince you? And I believe he has a point, personally. So whenever you ask them that, do you like school? They say no. Okay, what then do you want to become in the future? He said, I just want to play football. That means you like something, you want to do something that would at the end of the day fetch you money. And from what I understand from what you're telling me is that you want to do what you love doing. You want to get paid for what you love doing. That means that whilst you're doing it, you don't want to feel as if you're working, but you're also getting paid for it. You're enjoying what you're doing and you're getting paid for it. Okay, fine and good. So this is the solution Audo has actually brought into the tech space. It's a software, simple, like a web page, a web application where you can actually go to. It's more of career development. Oh, you don't like school? Fine, there's no problem. But there's something you like doing. Now, for us to figure out what you like doing, why don't you answer these questionnaires? Then our algorithm will project something that aligns with your interests based on your responses to these answers. Okay, so let's see. Then I tried it personally. I answered a series of questions. I answered them. I personally answered them that I want to see if this thing actually would be a great solution. And I'll tell you, after answering those questionnaires, it came out with the results that you probably would like to be an online tutor. I was like, whoa. For a couple of years now, apart from my full-time job, what I like doing is I love teaching. I create online courses. I teach students cybersecurity for free online. At times I get paid for it, depending on my mood. I've been doing that for a very long time. I also teach physically, and you'd agree with me, even here, I have some things I've actually been teaching. So teaching has actually been my thing. So this algorithm actually, or this software, this solution, really could also be implemented in our spaces to help counsel our children, to help counsel our students. It also takes you, okay, this is what we think you like doing. Do you think it is? Or if you click yes, okay, fine. Now, it takes you through series of courses you will take to help you achieve that goal. And these courses are not just courses. These are courses from top universities in the world. You see, it has actually linked your interest with what you could potentially be and universities that could provide you that leverage, that certification you need to help you get to that stage, right? Then, after taking those courses at your pace, it also merges you with a potential employer who will see your profile of how you've been doing throughout these courses and offer you roles and internships. Whilst you progress on that job, if you feel, oh, I want to have a career boost in another area, it also redirects you to take some certain questionnaires, redirect you, and also helps you to grow and build your career. Isn't this amazing? This is really, really amazing. And this is also one of the next big thing in technology. So these were one of the insights that I got from the Web Summit. In the other podcast, I'll be sharing with you other tech startups that I met with that were mind blowing, just like these ones. I mentioned Philip and I mentioned Ahmed. I can go on and talk and describe what these guys are doing. They're doing a great job. And like I said, if you have an idea, potentially you have an idea and you think, oh, you need a place to get started, you need somebody to advise you, you need a mentor. Afra and Noaini is there at Incubate. You can reach out to me, then we can schedule a meeting with her. She would guide you through every phase, right? You will also be getting access to a free workspace. You'll be getting access to sponsorship and investment opportunities, right? So you can reach out to me directly at aliusanusi@uncall.com. Below, I believe you have that on the screen. And this is my friend Philip, and this is my friend Ahmed. And it was a great pleasure meeting these great minds. And like I said in one of my posts on LinkedIn, I said it is really not about how much you know, it is about how much are you willing to learn. So I'll see you guys in the next podcast.